Mm, mm, mm. Um, Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Oh gosh. Sorry. Sorry. Let's get the show rolling. Let's get out of bed. Let's wake up and start to think clearly if I can. So, welcome, friends, to Wake Up and Think Clearly. Clearly, there's not much activity lately on this channel that might be of interest to many of you. So, I've been working on a little bit of promoting and gamesmanship, you could say. Playing games, that is. Playing a particular game, a board game, that is. A game created by our fellow friend and longtime member of Wake Up and Think Clearly. A, a guy that lives in Canada who has visited our lands in Florida. I don't know much about him. He's uh, he's quite a character. How could I describe him? Well, I remember a few years ago, maybe 3 or so years ago, that he popped up in the scene on this channel, on Zoom. I was promoting the meetup, uh, Central Florida Philosophers Meetup Group, and a meeting on Saturday mornings from 7 to however long with Luis Del Pino, but he liked to call it Pino. Oh, this guy from Toronto mm, showed up and was very interesting and a little bit annoying and a little bit aggressive on on asking questions and getting us to think and consider what we're saying. So we started to think, and this caused uh, some disruptions sometimes. I think it was on an episode where we were talking about the five senses. Maybe I was trying to say that there's more than five, or maybe he was, or we was trying to enumerate them. Let's see, there is this. So, well, the biggie is the sense of sight. Yes, the sense of sight. So, and he's here. The guy from Canada is here.
How
The
are you,
guy,
Hiro? You look like
the
you're still
guy,
sleeping. You're
the guy
sleeping
is,
upright.
yes, the guy is the guy you see there is the guy I was talking about. I was talking about you. I was trying to characterize you or personalize you, personalitize you.
Well, I'm an
Hmm.
ENTP.
Red eye. What?
I'm an
ENTP?
yeah. That's a
E
Myers-Briggs type.
N
Is that what you were trying to
T.
do?
Oh, Myers-Briggs. Oh, that's interesting. I remember one time at a meetup. I think it was the 52 living ideas. 52. You know that meetup? That's pretty good with Shrikant, and they had
Yes.
a series. Maybe it's a special one of those that he let it go. Some other person or two take their topic to some, yeah, the expert on Myers-Briggs, yes. And it became a Myers-Briggs, what is it? A Myers-Briggs festival kind of thing. And I thought I didn't know anything about Myers-Briggs. And I thought this was a religion because then I got into the break room with these other Myers-Briggs ists. and
Myers-Briggs.
and they were fighting amongst each other because one of them said, "Well, I was this type, and then a few years later, I did it again, and now I'm that type." And then one of them went ballistic and said, "No, you can't be that. When you're this type, you're that type for the rest of your life." They got into a food fight over that.
Almost like the Trump delusion syndrome.
Derangement syndrome?
Derangement. Why can I never remember that word?
Oh, okay. Maybe you have to get on the chalkboard and write it in cursive handwriting 500 times until you fail the.
Derangement, 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 derangement.
Yes. And then once you get it right, then Rami will come back. He's secretly watching our episodes.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
No, I imagine he is.
But have you two had some contact on Facebook now? Did I notice that or did I misunderstand?
Oh, yes. Sometimes he responds to my posts. And so there has been some exchanges. And then that inspired me to come up with another one. I was writing a post that maybe he'll answer to. That's based on this book. Rediscover
Rediscover Catholicism.
Catholicism. And so I posted it, uh, a story from that book, which has a dramatic ending. Well, imagine it's like a Twilight Zone episode, and you're the parents of a boy that is about to they're about to take his blood. The doctors have determined that he's the blood that is pure of this virus, and so they need it to create a vaccine that will save the world. And so you're his parents. What would you do? And so I put that there, and I thought it was an interesting story because it reads like this book was written in maybe 2001, but they're talking like there's a pandemic going on in the world, and the countries are closing their borders and things like that, and people are panicking. And so this was before this pandemic, so it reminded me of this pandemic. But they have to, yes, it's kind of dramatic. Yeah, so I posted that. So let's see how. Yeah, I posted it this morning. So let's see if Rami will answer to it.
Well, does the taking of the child's blood require loss of life, or is it just a sample?
It so happens that in order to save the world, they have to take the boy's blood because it's an emergency and they can't waste time looking for an adult they didn't realize that the boy is a minor, so they have to get the parents' consent. But they tell the parents that you must do this in order to save the world. But if you do, then it'll be taking so many pints that the boy will die immediately
Oh,
because
oh.
there's no other blood that pure that can be used to transfuse to him. Or I guess, wait a minute, I guess they maybe could have gotten anyone there, even though they might be sick. It'd be better than, well, he'll live a little longer, but with the he'll get catch the virus and die, but a little later, maybe. Anyway, that was an interesting, dramatic story about what the parents are saying. And the parents finally say that it's the best thing to do to sacrifice our son to save the world. So that's kind of like a metaphor for God giving His only begotten Son to save the world. Jesus was given away to save the world. So I wonder if Rami will catch that. kind
Well, it's
of
pretty
like
drastic.
a not a good metaphor, but I thought it was interesting because they described the pandemic, and it was written in 2001, and they're talking about the pandemic and what things would be happening. I guess they knew had an idea what would be happening.
It was foreshadowing.
It was foreshadowing. Maybe they said, "Oh, if we imagine it enough, maybe it will happen."
Well, I was reading today about some kind of a new lab test that can detect traces of cancer, but it's not FDA approved. And there's some controversy around it, so there's a lot of these scientific advances that we don't really hear too much about.
Mm,
Like
yes,
nobody has written a paper about how to win at Vinci.
yes, maybe there could be a lab work that you do and will show that you have the personality type, the Myers-Briggs personality type that will make you invincible at Vinci.
Invincible. Well, I don't know about all that.
Me neither.
I mentioned
Oh.
I mentioned the meeting to a couple people at another group last night, but they think it's too early in the morning.
Wow.
How's the weather down there in Florida?
No, it's been pretty good.
You know?
It's usually pretty hot in the middle of the day, around 2 or 3. My sister got a new air conditioner for the house. It
Oh,
was
really?
expensive, but it was financed for 5 years. It's like buying a. It was like buying a, a car. It was like
Yeah.
$16,000, but it's got all these kind of guarantees and things, and maybe it'll be energy efficient that the electric bill will be much lower because she was complaining this electric bill is so high these days, and she was always having to fix the air conditioner every summer, one thing or the other, and the warranty had already expired on the air conditioner, and the home choice warranty that she mm, subscribed to wouldn't cover it or something like that, or wouldn't do much. So she has something less to worry about, even though it's a little bit expensive, like 270 a month for 5 years.
So they finance these things.
Well, hmm, maybe they could finance mm, a power, no, a solar panel for the roof.
Well, I thought they did that already in the US. Isn't that quite common or not?
I guess so. But she says that all those tax breaks or whatever, or or that the government gives incentives. Oh, that's a bunch of baloney. Basically.
Really?
Oh, or she or someone told her. She had someone that was into solar. Or there's a lot of advertising that that you may qualify, and they get you to put your address or your zip code and see what.
They're just trying to sell you.
Hmm. 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 Oh, what's in store for today? What's the
Well,
main menu? What's the main course for today? A game of Vinci with
yeah, hold on. I
fellow players, new players. Oh, maybe we could get Jorge Hernandez in Texas to join us. I think I think last week when I was when you left that and then Beer Dash left after a while. Then I left. Maybe if I'd have stayed longer, then Jorge George Hernandez would have shown up. He had put on the meetup that he would join. Maybe.
Oh yeah, it's hard to know who's going to come or how long they're going to come. The hour is a bit early for most people.
Maybe he'll show up later. Maybe around 9 or so or later. Hmm. They usually they usually have something coming up at 9 or 10.
10 is pretty common, or 10:30. Like I have the
Oh,
humanist at 11 o'clock.
oh, we have someone that's showing up. Oh, it's Joel Schuster from Canada.
Aha.
That's the guy I was talking about. Yeah, I was talking bad
So,
about him. So you can watch the episode and see how bad I talked about him.
so no sooner do you talk about him and he appears.
So let's not talk bad about him. Yes, I remember the day you first showed up. It must have been 3 or so years ago when there was Luis Del Pino and there was maybe Rami and there was maybe, there was Justin Shinryu Williams. I remember the fist
The
fights you
good
had.
old bad old days.
Yes, I remember that there was an episode that we were talking about the senses, the five senses, and maybe we were saying maybe there's more than five. Yeah, let's number them. And I was trying to see if we could get the 10 senses, or there's a seven, at least there's six with if you include the mind as a sense. Hmm. Maybe maybe you could, maybe you shouldn't. Well, when you dream, you're using mind senses. Hmm. Interesting.
Well, I think it's pretty well accepted now that there are five senses, but we're not even clear on who uses which senses and how they use them. Like, when did they discover color blindness? When did they realize that there were senses that some people had that didn't act the way other people reacted or acted, whatever the expression is?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know when in the history of thinking that became a reality.
Hmm.
But I did I mention that I was meeting with this professor of game theory from um, Newfoundland, and he was saying that even as simple as we think Vinci is, you have to make it simpler. So I think you really have to make sure that everybody understands tic-tac-toe before they move on to Vinci. It sounds a bit, a bit much, but he did seem to know what he's talking about.
Oh, maybe you could have the rules you have set up now and call them classic original Vinci, and maybe you could design a simpler version of Vinci, mm, and change the rules, but maybe test out the rules first and tweak them, and maybe come up with a version of Vinci that requires only one round for people that can't uh, hmm, that don't have the attention span of 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's a big factor, I think.
And maybe let's say that could it be played with eliminating the counting of triangles and squares and just have a Vinci where you play to try to get as many three in a rows? And how would that play out? Maybe tweak the rules to make it fairly challenging with just three in a rows and counting up and see who gets the most three in a rows. And
Well,
then
I
that,
was, yeah,
and then that,
I was at one place and the guy that was speaking there, maybe you've met him. He comes to the humanists. I think he's from California, Sean. He says the bottom line is that people don't like to think. You know, thinking is hard work. And like any other exercise, if people don't do it very often, they're usually not very good at it.
oh, and have a board game that that's digital, that automatically senses the pieces that are set on it and then calculates all the score automatically, just like that. Pew! And you have the LED over here and LED over there for the persons, and it's okay. So at this moment, you would have this many points if the game ended, or when it ends before you take the final piece off. You have this many points, and then you could say, oh, okay. Then it'll help you think quicker because you didn't have to think to add up the points. Yes, people no longer like to add because there's spreadsheets, there's calculators, there's this and that. Things just pop out with statistics already added up. You have a spreadsheet with rows of things, and the final row is a sum of all the columns. Like each column gets summed up. So when you change something in one cell, it goes through the formula and it adjusts automatically. So there's no more need to learn to the three R's: reading, writing, and arithmetic. They're long gone skills. Don't need them anymore. Just watch YouTube. Maybe I'll start creating videos on how to read and how to write on YouTube and how to add. I'll start making, maybe then I'll start getting some hits.
But I don't think anybody wants to read or write or add. That's all work. That's all effort. Everybody just wants to
There's
have this.
artificial intelligence that you just talk to it and it answers you, narrates it. What
But
is
maybe you can have your chat bot talk for you, so you don't even have to talk.
Oh, you could tell your chat bot, what should I ask next? I've run out of things to ask. I want to feel like I'm Socrates. I can't come up with another question. I want to make it a question that they'll say, Oh, that's a good question. So give me a good question to ask that guru, that creator of Vinci. Give me a good question to ask Vinci. Let's see. Or Joel Schuster, Professor Joel Schuster. What would be a good question for me to ask Joel Schuster, the inventor of Vinci? Hmm. So I go to, let's see, uh, Bing, and I could use Copilot. Hmm. What a good question to ask a professor of games. Let's see. See what is Copilot. Certainly, when speaking with a professor of games, want to ask you might want to ask questions that help you gain insights into the field, enhance your learning experience, or prepare you for your future career. Here's some top-notch questions you can consider asking Professor Joel Schuster. What? Number one, understanding course material and structure. Hmm. Number two, course logistics and expectations. Three, career guidance and industry insight. Oh, that sounds like career stuff. Professor of games. Now, how about let me change the question? I can't change the question. I was trying to edit, edit the question. It won't let me edit the question.
Why don't you just ask anything you're curious about?
Oh, I've run out of curiosity
Oh,
because
that may be a bigger issue.
maybe I should ask Copilot. That it's like the AI in Bing or in Microsoft Edge. I could ask him how to increase my curiosity. How to increase my curiosity. Oh, maybe I could ask how to increase my testosterone level. Maybe that's my curiosity. How to increase my curiosity,
There
Copilot.
may be a correlation.
And Copilot says, certainly, curiosity is a wonderful trait that can lead to personal growth, creativity, and deeper understanding of the world. Here are some ways you can cultivate and enhance your curiosity. Oh, good. Number one, read widely and follow your interests. Oh, Number two, polish your mind with the minds of others. Mm. Number three, ask why and other good questions. Number four, slow down and take your time. Oh, wow. Here's a good one. Hang out with a child. Hmm. Maybe we should get some child to play Vinci with. We did with, or we're trying to when Beer Dash shows up. They're very curious and they come out with outstanding questions that I never would have thought of asking that. And it seemed so simple to ask that. Oh, maybe hang out with a 102-year-old child. That might be interesting too. She's asleep right now. Hmm. Hmm.
So do you know how to play tic-tac-toe?
Oh, yes. Didn't we play that before?
Yes, but just playing it once doesn't mean you really know how to play it.
Hmm.
Do you understand it?
Hmm. Yes, I see. The strategy or the best strategy, if both players know the best strategy and they don't make mistakes, it should always come to a draw, shouldn't it? So
Yes.
but if you enter the strategy or the rule of removing one of them, like in the game of Vinci, then would that result in something else other than a draw, or would it always result in the person removing the piece always winning if both players are equally well versed in tic-tac-toe?
Well, I think the interesting thing about tic-tac-toe as opposed to Vinci is that it's testable. So we can play a game of tic-tac-toe repeatedly, and if no one wins, we can reasonably assume that we both know how to play it.
Hmm.
But I
Yes.
don't think that that's the case with Vinci. It
Hmm.
may be, but I don't think it is.
Mhm.
So shall we just refresh this? Do you want to go first or should I? And we'll play a quick game of tic-tac-toe to test each other, to see whether we're competent to play Vinci.
Hmm. Okay. Let's see. This is a pre-Vinci
Well, it's a
prime.
qualifier.
Oh, it's a qualifier.
You have to be
For-
qualified to play Vinci.
To play Vinci, you have to pass the tic-tac-toe test.
Yeah, that's it, exactly.
Mm. Do you have a board that would be used to play tic-tac-toe? Maybe half a Vinci board would work.
I have the board here on the screen. Can't you see it?
The one behind you?
No, the other one with my name on it.
Oh, that
You have,
one.
you have to pin it or you
Oh,
have to highlight it.
let's see. Like this?
You have to spotlight it. Let's see.
Hmm.
Do you want to give me the co-hosting and I'll see? I can't find where that feature is. I've upgraded the Zoom to the new one. Now I can't find that feature to
Oh, no.
to spotlight it. Was it
Oh,
under the
maybe
view?
maybe there's a setting for that Zoom that allows you to always keep the tools mm, like visible. Maybe they're hiding, so you maybe have to tap and they come up. Mm. Well, at least in the phone it does. So
I
the
can't show manage participants, show chat, edit, autofill window,
hmm.
bring all to front. I can't see the it says uninstall Zoom Workplace. I don't know what that means. Quit Zoom Workplace.
That must be another kind of feature. Workplace. Hmm. Hmm. Uh-huh.
Do you when you go to the the multi-speaker, what is multi-speaker view activates for 5 or more participants? Okay, what the hell is that? Under more, where did you new whiteboard apps, AI companion, React chat? I can't I can't find that. So all you can do is pin it.
Oh, oh, you know more?
Yeah.
The If you go to more, I found something. I don't know if it will be available on the computer, but on the phone it is. There you go to more and there's meeting settings. Is there with the sprocket or the six six pointed bolt or whatever the wheel?
No, you're the host, so you see these things that other people don't see, I don't think.
Oh, so maybe I can make you the co-host.
Yeah, that
See,
might work. I don't know.
see if it'll help. Mm, mm,
I've got whiteboard notes, record, captions,
mm,
reset to default.
mm. Oh, here it is. Convert into co-host. In Spanish it's it's strange. It says convertir en co-anfitrión. No, anfitrión. The anfitrión is host and co-host is co-anfitrión. So I'm going to convert you into a co-anfitrión. Here I go. Are you sure that you want to change Joe Schuster to a co-anfitrión? Yeah, sí, okay. Ahora Joe Schuster es co-anfitrión.
Okay, but that's the other computer. Can you
Oh
make
no.
Vinci the co-host as well?
Oh, okay.
So I'll see the same thing whichever computer I'm looking at.
Wow, we have two co-anfitriones.
Okay, so now it's got host tools. Okay. You've got share screen, set
You have
meeting timers, share notes, unmute themselves, rename themselves. I still don't see
do you
spotlight for everyone.
do you have in the more on the far right where the three dots are more, and then you can find settings for the meeting.
No, that may just be for the host. I don't see settings. I have start focus mode. Maybe that's it.
Mm-mm. There's a
Participants will only be able to see the host's videos and
oh, maybe
share.
I can
Oh,
do
yeah, so it's the host mode.
it. What about uh always show the controls? See what that does for me. Oh, okay. That way I don't have to tap. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
So I still can't find that feature anymore.
What feature were you trying to
It was
find?
it was called Spotlight. So I could go to the one person and just here it says there's remove spotlight, but I can't see the spotlight.
Maybe this is
Now
the
I see remove spotlight.
oh, maybe it's because it had been spotlighted. It maybe spotlighting is what I did with the board that I pinned with Joel Schuster. Maybe if I take that away,
Okay.
uh, there, I
Okay,
took
so
it away.
now as a co-host, can I? Oh, yeah, now I can spotlight it.
Mm.
Okay. All right, so that's the key. So only the host or a co-host can spotlight.
Mm. Mm.
Okay, so we're going to test to see if either or both of us know how to play tic-tac-toe.
Okay.
So you go first, or should I?
Mm. No, we'll flip a coin.
No, I'm just going to go first. Takes too long.
Okay.
Now it's your move.
Okay. I'll put an O at, let's see. Let's see. How should we number them? That the center one is one, and the one below it's two, and going counterclockwise three, four, five. I want to go to five. Oh, but that's
Too late.
but oh, okay.
Your
Okay.
move.
So I want to go to two. Okay, so I'm gonna go to three. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I want to go to mm, eight. Mm, mm,
Okay,
mm.
so nobody won this time.
Is it so? What happened? It's a draw.
It's a draw, which is a good sign that we probably both know how the rules work. But
Mm,
I want to know what strategy did you follow? Because I think the way they describe it in Wikipedia is too complicated. I don't think the strategy needs to be that complicated.
really?
That's my opinion, but what do I know? I didn't invent a game that's been played for thousands of years. So
Mm,
my thinking is that, like in Vinci for a two-player, the optimal move is the center.
mm,
Do you know why that is?
mm. I would say that the center has. Oh, it looks like it has eight eight adjacent mm, cells, eight adjacent cells that you could
Yes.
go to that connect it. Hmm.
Okay, well, I think
Mm,
of it a little differently. And my logic is that there are 8 possible ways to get 3 in a row.
mm,
Horizontal, one, two,
mm,
three, vertical, one, two, three,
mm,
and 2 diagonals.
mm, mm, mm.
And this space eliminates 4 possible ways to get tic-tac-toe. So
Oh,
from the original play, you went from 8 possible ways. Your opponent now has only 4 possible ways. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you've restricted your opponent's possibilities by that strategic move.
let's see. One, two, three, four. Let's see. One, two, three, four. I think so. He he's lost four possible places.
1, 2, 3, 4. He has
Yes,
only 4 spaces.
and by putting it in the center, one the one that puts it there has blocked the other one from doing four possible ones too.
Correct. Correct.
Well, there's a total of eight possible. So,
So he's eliminated half of the possible 3 in a rows just by that one move. And
mm,
now, if the opponent makes a single mistake, I think the game is over.
mm,
So if O places this space there, then I think the game is lost
O
because
will lose.
I think so. Because he has no possible way to win. X can block him there. He may then wake up and decide to block X. And X goes there.
Mm. That's
Oh,
that's the that's the Joe Schuster. What's that? The
that's the
Joe
logic of tic-tac-toe.
the Joe Schuster mm, move if the player places it in on a side instead of a corner. Mm,
Correct.
mm.
Because a corner allows two possibilities, whereas a center only allows one.
Whereas a side one, instead of the corner ones, the side one only allows one. With a corner, you've blocked two possibilities and give yourself opportunity for two possibilities.
Right.
Mm.
If
That-
O
that-
goes
that-
there, X wins the game.
mm. Mm. Mm.
So 8 out of the 8 possibilities to get 3 in a row, 4 are blocked by occupying the center. 2 are blocked by occupying a corner. No one wins. So we'll assume that both you and I can play tic-tac-toe, and I'll put these pieces away and show you another variant of Vinci. And I came up with this variant while I was watching some Chinese guys playing Go.
Mm. Wow, ghosts must be more complicated.
Well, it's a bigger board, but honestly, I just wish I knew how to develop some kind of a simple strategy like with tic-tac-toe. But there's so many permutations. Let me get a better board so we can see it clearly.
Mm. Mm.
How's this one? Is this visible enough? Or can I get a
Mhm.
better one yet?
No.
Okay, here's some playing pieces. And here's a little board. I'll get a bigger board later if we need it. But this seems to be visible enough.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So the first issue that comes up when you're playing a bigger board is the restriction of one of the places. So we're restricting the centerpiece, which is in black, but I don't know if that's visible enough. Maybe better put a little marker on it. Is that visible enough or not really?
The marker is, it looks like a pink marble.
Yeah, it's just a plastic thing. It may not be visible enough. Okay. But we both know that that's not occupiable until you form three in a row.
Mm.
I don't know if these marbles are going to be too big for this board. Maybe I better get smaller marbles or a bigger board. Okay. So the first dilemma is to decide who goes first.
Mm-hmm.
And what will we use? Well, we know the center.
Mm.
That's a pen. I've got a pen in the hole.
Mm.
So we have to decide on the order of play.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there are red die and white die on the other side of this case. And the one that has the higher number showing will be the one that gets to decide. So you have to pick red or white. Which do you prefer?
Mm. Red.
Are you asleep?
Mm. Mm. Almost. Mm. Are, y- are we about to decide who goes first?
Yes, you're to pick the color red or white.
I picked red.
Okay, so now I'll turn this over, and red has 10, 19, and white has 8. So red wins the roll,
Mm.
and
It
red
was a
gets to decide whether to go first or second.
That was a preordained role.
Yes.
Oh, and I predicted it. I'm psychic. I can
Yeah.
predict the future that was set in the past. Let's see. So I get to choose whether to go first or second. Ah, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna flip a coin. Let's see.
With this,
Head, heads go first. Mhm. Oh, it went tails. So I'll go second.
okay,
I went
I move there. Your move, you're orange.
orange. So he moved. Oh, oh, I know. Okay. Oh, see, the board was a little bit confusing because it's got colorful green holes. I thought there were things in there, but no. So I will place my orange piece on, let's see, the left side. See if I do the numbering correctly. One on the left. What's two? But I think I think two would be that way. Yeah. Okay, so oh no. So let's see. I'll go one, two, three, four, five. Five on the left. Mm.
And I'll take the center.
Oh no. So let's see. Uh, mm. you know, from practicing tic-tac-toe, maybe I should learn from it and use the strategy of getting the corners as often as possible. So maybe I could place one of mine at a corner like say three on the right. Hmm.
Three on the right.
Mm-hmm. That will block three possibilities, I would say.
Now you're go again.
And uh, so I could, I could do that. Mm, I could do that. I could, maybe I could go, seven on the left. Mm, that's an interesting strategy. I'm thinking outside the box. Maybe not. Hmm. Ooh. Oh wow, that's an interesting. He chose not to put three in a row over on his side, on the right side. He chose to put it there instead. Hmm. 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 I guess I'll go. Hmm. Hmm. Uh, two on the left. Hmm. Interesting. Oh, what's he gonna do next? This is interesting. Oh, he was there. So I'm gonna put my one, two, three, four, five, six on the left. Mm. Oh, wow. Mm. 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 I guess I'll put it there. Mm. I'll put eight on the left. Wow, that's a different strategy. Oh, and then, oh wow, I got a dilemma. Should I block or should I take to form three in a row? I'm gonna do what I think is not so logical. I'm gonna put it on the one, two, three, four on the left. Wow,
And I have
that's
no choice.
wow, but you got a lot of threes. Mm,
Okay. Now it's up
interesting.
to you.
So I got quite a few threes also. I got and 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 some two pointers, some squares. That's pretty good. I could one, two, three, and two squares. So if so, I'm gonna see if I would say removing the centerpiece number one would read on your side. Yeah, the white. I get to remove. No, the number one, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I think that
I have
reduces.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9 points.
Oh
You have
no!
3, 6, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15. Okay, you
Wow,
win.
I won.
You
I'm
won.
surprised. I used a logic that I wouldn't have, a strategy that I wouldn't have thought of doing, and I won quite handily.
Yes, you won
Wow.
by a reasonable margin. But remember, you also had the advantage of going second.
Going second.
Now you have to go first.
Oh no.
Where will you go?
Mm. So I'm going to wait a minute. Where's my where's my wait a okay. I'm back. Oh, so let me look at the board. And so okay, I'm gonna try number I'm going to place mine on number one on the right. Hmm. Oh, I'm white. Oh, I'm going to, wow. Shoot. Hmm, hmm. Oh, you know what? I'm going to place mine on number, oh no. What if, yeah, what happens if I do that? That would be interesting. Let's try it. Put one, two, three, four, five. Five on the left. Oh, that's an interesting, unusual move. Mm-hmm. Oh, oh. Uh, I'm gonna put uh, seven on the left. Mm. Mm-hmm. Oh, oh. I'm gonna put uh, six on the left. Mm. Oh, okay. I'm gonna put. Mm, mm, mm. Interesting. I'm gonna put. Mm, 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 mm. I'm gonna put. Mm, I'm gonna put. Three. Three on the right. Mm. No, the other three, right? Isn't it that way? I
Oh,
think that
sorry. Is that what you
they're right.
meant?
Yes. Oh, oh, wow. You got. Mm, mm, mm. seven on the right. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Hmm. Uh, five on the right. Hmm. Ooh. Hmm. Damn. Oh man. uh, uh, four on the left. Hmm. Hmm.
You have no choice. Okay.
Oh no. Oh wow. He destroyed me, I think. Hmm. Hmm.
So you have three on this side. Three on this side is six, and one triangle is seven.
3, 6, 9, 10. Oh no. 11. It looks like 11 or maybe 12
For who? For you or me?
for you.
Yeah, well, it's more than you. You've got three, six, plus one is seven. I've got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15. So it's one game each. One game each, Hyro.
9,
This is it.
11, 12. Oh, you got 12.
I think I
That
got more
doesn't
than
matter.
12. I got
3,
three this way. I got a Nihon
2.
Bashi here. That's 10 points.
What? A
Yeah.
Nihan Bashi is worth 10 points?
Yeah. Because you got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I got one extra because
Wow.
this is a square. So that's
Wow.
11. Then you got another three in a row here, 14. So it's one each.
Wow. Nihan Bashi. Oh. So
Okay.
I
Now,
got
are
destroyed.
we didn't decide in the beginning if we're playing a Canadian or American game.
Canadian or American? No. Or Cinco de Mayo is coming up.
Yeah, we should maybe we should play a Mexican game.
Yeah. Whoa. It's it's already the oh, tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo, isn't it?
Ah,
So we have to look to the future of Vinci. Will will it evolve? Will we get better and better as we play? Will we be able to think clearly with what is that? Awards. Will we win an award?
winner of
Award.
absolutely no awards. But who cares?
Winner of absolute no awards, but who cares? All right. That's what you win when you win the game of Vinci
Okay, so
on 4 de Mayo.
now it's my move. So we're gonna play. Now there's one very. Do you want to play Chinese rules?
What's that?
Chinese rules is where your first two moves you place them both initially on the restriction that you cannot place them on the same side and you cannot place them so that they will make 3 in a row on your next move.
Hmm.
So I have to go first this time, I think, don't I? Yeah.
So does that mean you get
So I could
so
do
you get
that.
2 moves?
Yeah, and I can do that.
Oh, that's
Then you
interesting.
get to do just to speed things up a little bit.
Do I get 2 moves also?
Yep. And then we go to 1 move.
Oh, interesting. Hmm.
Just to get the game a little faster underway, because nothing of any particular consequence happens unless somebody makes a mistake in the first 2 moves.
Oh, interesting. Hmm. So I'll put mine on number 1 and the other one on number 5 on the right side. And now, oh wow, let's see. But now it's back to 1 at a time for me and you.
Yeah, for everybody.
Now, let's see. So it looks pretty basic. So I can't tell which ones I'm on. Okay. So I'm gonna put, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll block by going to position 6 on the left side. Yes. What a move. Mm. Oh, he's gonna, oh wow. He's gonna try to get, is he gonna try to get 3 in a row? That's it. If he, I'll put a position number 3 on the left side. Mm, mm, mm. And, mm, 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 mm. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4. Mm, mm. Where am I? Am I orange? Yes.
Yes.
Ah, what if I place? Hmm, I'm gonna place. Let's see. Oh, number 3 on the right side. I think. No, maybe that's not a good fit move. Maybe it is. I don't know. Hmm. Oh wow. Oh wow. Hmm. 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 I don't know. I can't think. Oh, I think I'll try position, position, position. Mm, mm, mm. I guess I'll Position. Position. Hmm. 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 I'll put position 8 on the right side. Hmm. 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 Interesting. Don't you think? That's interesting. I'll put position 8 on the left side. Hmm. Wow. Interesting. Don't you think? Ah. Damn. Okay. Uh, oh, 4 on the left side. Hmm.
I have no choice.
Hmm.
Okay. Now what, Mr. Hyro?
Well, I would look for to remove one that will produce the most damage.
What about this one?
I don't think it would.
Uh, what
This
about
one,
this one?
I don't think so. But
Oh,
hmm, if I remove number one, it'll get rid of just one. But if I remove, I guess either one is, but maybe this one will remove the most. Yeah, I'm gonna remove put uh number one on the right side. Hmm. Because
okay.
oh, three, oh,
So
only
I've
three.
got only three, and you've got three, four, five, six. So you win 2 games to 1. But
Oof.
now we go into the fourth round, which is triple points,
Oh my.
2-1, two to
And
one.
are we
And this
playing?
time, Hyro goes first, triple points.
Are
It's
we
a
playing
Mexican game.
5 rounds?
Yeah.
Wow. So this round you get 3 points.
And the next round, also 3 points.
Wow. Oh,
But if
oh
you
wow.
win this one, you've won the fifth game as well because you have an extra game.
Wow. If I win this one, I am
We don't
unbeatable.
have to play the fifth round because you'll have 5 points. And even if I win the fifth round, I could only get 4 points. So you automatically win.
Oh, okay. So, so I'll try real hard to win so that we don't have to play the fifth round. Or is that? And then I would win. Hmm?
Okay. So your move.
And I hope to get that award.
You can get in Spanish, the award of merit for winning Vinci on Cinco de Mayo or the day before.
Mm, yes,
It's a
that
new
would,
Mexican tradition is to play Vinci Mexican edition on Cinco de Mayo.
or on the day before, because on Cinco de Mayo, we'll be too busy partying. So when we play on the on the 4 de Mayo, that's the 4th of May, then we'll be either elated from having won or devastated from having lost, and so we could go into the 5th of May to get drunk for either winning or losing, for having lost or having won. Good reasons for going to get drunk on the Cinco de Mayo after playing a rough game of Mexican Vinci. Mm, mm. So that means that I go first.
You go first.
Oh wow, and I'm white. Oh wow, I'm going to uh, try to make it difficult for the author of the game by placing it a position 1 on the left side. Mm. Yes, that'll confuse them. Oh no. Oh, what do I do? Okay, I'll place mine on the left side, position 5. Mm. Mm. Oh wow. Mm. Oh, look at that. I'm going to. Mm. Mm. I'm going to place mine on position 8 on the right side. Mm. 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 Oh, I'm going to put mine uh, uh 6 on the right side. Mm. 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 Uh, 3 on the right side. Mm.
Whoop.
Mm.
What did I do here? No.
It was on position. Where was it?
Yeah.
On position. uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hmm. 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 Mhm. Okay. Where was it? Oh, where did he? Where did he move? Hmm. I can't tell. Hmm.
Need more
Hmm.
light?
Hmm. 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 Oh. Oh. He took. He took the centerpiece.
Yes.
Oh, that could be a fatal move. Huh, I didn't see it coming. Hmm. Interesting. Oh. Hmm. There you go. I'll I'll try position. Hmm. Position, position, position 3 on the left side. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's a good move, isn't it? What do you think? I don't know. Maybe not. But it's as good as I could get. Hmm. 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 Position, position. Hmm. 5. Hmm. Hmm. Position 8 on the left side. Oh no. He's got another three in a row coming up. Oh, he blocked. Position one. Or is that one? Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't think I have any good moves. Any of them are good. Let's see. Position two on the left side. Oh no. That.
Okay.
Oh no, he's gonna. I didn't get anything.
Yeah, you've got a triangle here, triangle here, and a triangle here. You have 3 points. So I don't even have to remove any of yours. I've got 3 plus 2 triangles is 5 points. So
No,
I
I destroyed.
we are 4 to 2.
Hmm.
4
So,
to 2, and we have to go into the last game to decide, which is also a triple point game.
oh, and I'm going second. So my odds are pretty good.
Exactly. So you have the advantage,
I just
and
need to make sure I don't make any mistakes.
this is the Cinco de Mayo Championship of Florida.
Maybe I have to go get something to drink.
You better go
Then
get a
drink
a, a beer.
or, or coffee.
Yeah, go
Oh,
get a coffee. I'm gonna go get one too.
maybe I
So we'll
have
both
some
be
tea.
refreshed.
Mm, well, I guess I don't have any tea. I thought I did. Oh man, this is good. Pretty good mental exercise. Let's see. Let's see. I should get wear some pants when I go out to the kitchen area in case there's someone out there. I don't think there's. Oh, mm, 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 mm. I don't know. Mm, 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 mm. I'm gonna drink some coffee. I'm gonna need some coffee because I'm not thinking clearly. Or maybe I am, but I'm thinking slowly. So, oh, I'm not sure what strategy to use. Mm, mm, mm.
I'm having avocados and crackers. Ah,
Got some coffee. Now I'll be working all all three cylinders. Well, one of the cylinders. I think there's four cylinders, but I think one of them is not working too well. So I'll be working with all three cylinders with this coffee. Then I will assure my position as the winner of the Cinco de Mayo Vinci en el cuarto de mayo. Mm, uh-huh, mm, ah, ah, ah.
Okay, I'm refreshed. I'm gonna have another spoonful of avocado.
Ah, mm, 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 mm,
Another cracker.
mm, mm. No, he moved. I'll place mine on one on the right. Mm, mm. Oh, mm. I'll place mine on. Mm, 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 mm. One of five on the right. Mm, 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 mm. Place mine on uh, eight on the left.
8 on the left.
Mm, 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 mm. I'll place mine mm, three. Mm, mm, mm. Seven on the right. Mm,
7 right.
mm, 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 mm.
Your move.
Mm,
I got to go get the other piece of avocado. It was just right. Perfect.
mm, mm, mm. I think it's. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Hmm, hmm. Interesting. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Are you there?
I'm here.
Oh,
I'm
oh.
waiting for your decision.
Hmm. These life-altering decisions. Okay, so I'll move. Hmm. Hmm. Uh. Uh. Hmm. Is six on the right. Hmm. 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 Interesting. Hmm. 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 Now put a eight on the right. Hmm. 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 Oh. Hmm. 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 Now put a two on the left. Hmm. 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 And hmm, hmm. And hmm, hmm. Doesn't matter, does it? Let's see. Three on the left. Hmm. 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 I guess the one that removes the most could be that one. Yeah, I think if I wait a minute, if I remember that one, it's two. Wow. I think I'm going to remove. I'm going to remove 5 on the left. No, white. I'm removing the white pieces. Yeah, 5 on the left. Yes.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, plus 3 is 5, plus 1 is 6. And you have 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 1 is 6. It's a Mexican standoff.
Oh no.
A Mexican standoff unless we play by the Texas tiebreaker rule, which we didn't declare, so we have to have one more inning.
Oh, good. Or is
Oh
it?
my goodness.
If we had, then you would have won.
Yes. It's getting very close now, eh? Almost every time.
you barely, you barely tied. I couldn't
Whatever we're doing, we're both getting to the same conclusion somehow. We're almost to the point of knowing how to play like tic-tac-toe. And I
Wow.
thought for sure if I ate avocados, that would give me the advantage in Mexican Vinci because avocados are so common in Mexico,
Oh,
but it didn't help.
oh, and I had the advantage, and I barely tied.
Yeah.
Damn, I almost could have lost. I must be doing something less less uh less able, less strategically correct.
Or maybe there is truly no strategy that can consistently win. I don't know. I don't
Mm.
know the answer to that. Be interesting to see if we had 3 players, but
The the earlier games we we were destroying each other, or at least you or me. That
yeah,
this one.
I think I lost a marble here.
Hmm.
How could I lose a marble? It's not anywhere around here.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
What's going on?
Hmm. Wow.
One of my marbles is missing. Oh, here it is.
I,
Okay, your move, Hyro.
oh
This is
no.
it. This is the 6th overtime in the 5-way Mexican standoff. It's an overtime round in Mexican Vinci to determine the championship of Canada for Mexican standoff. We have no Mexicans playing here, only Colombians and Canadians.
Hmm. And let's review the rounds we had from the beginning. Who started first?
I can't remember. we
Oh,
should start taking notes.
oh, I remember now. The the roll of the dice was already kind of
Yes.
fixed, but nobody knew except my psychic abilities.
Yeah, you
Uh,
won. You won.
so that means that I chose to play second. Well,
Right.
I threw the coin and I ended up playing second. So that means you played first. So that means that I should have won the first round and I did, and so on. So now I'm playing first.
This is it.
So that should consistently happen in a Cinco de Mayo game. If it's a draw, then the one who played second will have to play first to to for determining the winner in this tie-breaking round. I will be going first this time. So
Yes.
I'm at somewhat of a disadvantage. So I better drink lots of coffee and wake up and think clearly. Okay, so let's see. I'll play my white piece on the one on the right. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So just to avoid the another overtime, if we want to, should we use the Texas tiebreaker rule here?
Okay.
And is it the absolute tiebreaker rule
Hmm.
or just the regular tiebreaker?
What's the absolute tiebreaker
It
rule?
means even if you have the centerpiece removed, you still get credit for it if it becomes a tiebreaker. So if you were the last person to occupy the center, you will win a tie whether you still occupy it at the end of the game or not.
Because
Well,
uh,
there's no because, it's just a rule.
the occupier, with that rule, the occupier gets to pee on that spot. So it kind of noter there that we know that he was there before. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good way of thinking about it.
So, so now I will play to try to get to that mm, valuable real estate in this in position 9. I will try going for it as soon as I can. So I will place mine in position 5. Is it on the right? Yes. Position 5. So I got a good chance of getting that piece, that number 9 spot to assure that oh, so now I can get it. I will take it. So now the P there, and now oh, and now he's placed his bear. Mm, mm. So I will place. Let's see what's a good thing to do there. Mm, mm, mm. Oh wow. I don't know. Mm. How about position number 7 on the right side? That's interesting.
7 on the right.
That gives me opportunity to be 3 possible places. Mm. No, he's got opportunity himself. Mm. So, mm, that's interesting. So, what should I do here in this situation? He's got three.
Decisions.
What should I do? Should I just go for accumulating as many? Maybe, yeah. Because, okay, so I will place mine on, wow, mm. Wow, position number 3 on the left. No, 4 on the left. Yes. Four on the left side. On the other side.
4 on the left side.
Yes. Yes. Because hmm, In position 2 on the left side. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. And position 2 on the right side. Hmm.
Position 2 on the right side.
Hmm. And hmm. Wow, this is interesting. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
I'm getting my pistol ready to fire off my victory shots.
Hmm.
We need some Mexican background music, the marachis.
Position. Position. Hmm. I guess I'll go with position 6 on the right side. Hmm. Interesting. Hmm. 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 Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. 3,
Okay,
6,
3,
7.
6, 7. And
Hmm.
I have 3, 5, 6. You won, Jairo.
I won.
You
Oh man,
won. You are
barely.
the Mexican champion, even without relying on the Texas tiebreaker.
And I went first this round.
Yes.
Wow, and I won.
Yeah.
Wow, I did something right.
Yeah. You're getting the hang of this somehow better than me. Unless, did I
Wow.
make a mistake in which piece I removed? Maybe I did. Would it make a difference if I had
Yeah,
taken the
try
center?
that.
No, you'd have 3, 5, 6, 7. No, you'd still win.
Wow,
So you had a much better strategy somehow. Somehow
somehow.
your choices were better.
Yeah, I was looking at into the future, like what would happen if you removed this, how much damage it would do. So I was trying to produce some damage on your side too, and try to get some on my side. So those
Yeah.
three. Yes, I was able to get 3 in a row this way, that way, or that way. So I had a lot of wow.
So somehow you're developing an intuitive sense of
I'm
what the
proud.
best way to play is.
I have foolish pride. I'm proud of my Vinci-ness.
You have you have the Buddha you are the Buddha of Vinci.
My Buddha nature is shining. Maybe it was the coffee I drank. It woke me up.
Was
It
it
was,
Colombian coffee or Mexican coffee?
it was a Colombian coffee and it was black, no cream or sugar.
Oh, that was it. That's the trick.
Mm, wow. Oh man. This really wakes me up actually because it exercises my mind and now I feel like I've worked out and I'm exhausted and I didn't sleep. I stayed up last through the night doing
Really?
that post. The, uh, well, I did sleep some, but maybe I was awake around 3, and I started looking at my Facebook, and and then I said, "Oh, this would be a good post," and about that scenario of the pandemic and having to use your your minor son to give blood so that he and your son would have to be sacrificed to save the world. Imagine that situation, and if you were the parent and you had to sign him away. Wow. Either either sacrifice your son or
Sacrifice the world.
I wonder if anybody answered that. We'll see. Wow. And Beer Dash hasn't joined us.
No beer dash today. Maybe he's on a trek. Maybe he has work today or he's sleeping.
He's on his way home to his out in the country. He visited his brother and father in somewhere near Kathmandu or something like that.
I still don't know what the seasons are in Nepal exactly.
Mhm. Well, I have seen video of someone that was sharing what was going on in Nepal, and it was snowing. I guess that was early in January, and it was outside snowing. But maybe they were out near the mountains. They were out in the mountainous areas, and or it seemed like it was covered with snow. Maybe in the mountains it tends to get covered in snow in the winter time. I guess it snows more, even though it might be. I wonder if it snows in the summer in the mountains. Maybe less, I would say.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
don't know. I'm wondering about how thin the air is at that altitude, if that's a factor that you have to be aware of.
Mm, mm. Like the up in the mountains, the air is thinner, so you might get tired more easily. Mm,
Yeah, well, you get altitude sickness.
mm, mm.
I
Oh,
had that a bit in Ethiopia.
wow. There must be some high elevation areas in Ethiopia.
Yeah, I think it's on a plateau.
Wow.
The whole area was I constantly felt more or less tired.
Mm. Let's see. There is a there is a llama. I'm not sure if he's in Nepal. Maybe he is. Lama Glenn Mullen. He's an actual, a real lama, as in a teacher, and has received teachings from great lamas from Tibet. And he's from Canada actually, Glenn Mullen, and he's written some 20 books on Tibet and Tibetan Buddhism. And he wrote like a history of the Dalai Lamas and things like that. And he teaches meditation on Zoom, and I'm taking once a week. Oh, we had a break from the 10-week course I'm taking with him. There's maybe 100 other students in the Zoom class, but we had a break. It's on every Thursday around 3 p.m. But we had a few weeks break because he's supposedly on a tour. I think it's Nepal. But he sends pictures in Facebook of what's going on. Well, not not all the time Nepal. Maybe in that area, it could be Nepal. Sometimes it could be India. Other times. It could be Sikkim. It could be Bhutan. Let's see where he's at now. He sends pictures. Let's see, Lama Glenn Mullen. Oh no, just put Glenn Mullen, I think, with two N's. Glenn, yeah, Glenn Mullen. Let's see what's he showing on Facebook. Oh, it says here 1 day ago is he's showing pictures a wonderful few days in Nepal, making pilgrimage with 45 friends to Baudhanath Stupa. That's in Kathmandu. Oh wow! I'll share this. Wow, Kathmandu.
But can he play Vinci? It's a Canadian game. Will he be the first llama to play Vinci?
Or cat, cat man. Well, yes, that would be interesting to have him play Vinci and then him say, "This is a great game to improve your concentration and thus improve your meditation." So he would highly, what is it called?
Highly recommend.
Recommend it to his students. And then
So
he's
if
got
if
tons of students
this
all
is
over.
the game that Buddha played.
Oh, the game that Buddha played.
It was Buddha invented.
If Buddha can play it, so can you. And if you play it enough, you may become as woken up as the Buddha. You wake up and play Vinci, or maybe play Vinci and then wake up. That
Wake up and become enlightened.
you'll require lots of Colombian coffee and playing rounds of Cinco de Mayo right before Cinco de Mayo.
And don't
So
forget the avocado.
tomorrow I didn't have the avocado, but tomorrow I will celebrate my victory by going to anything interesting around town that's dealing with Cinco de Mayo.
And you can tell them that you're the Cinco de Mayo champion of Vinci.
Oh wow, they'll be saying, "What? Vinci? What's that?" Oh, here, I'll send you to a website where you'll see us playing Vinci. Oh, maybe I could trim today's episode to just playing Vinci and put it at fast pace and edit it out so that any silent moments, like when we go get something to eat, are eliminated. And then they'll see how it's played in 5 minutes if they can. Oh, that might still be too long. Oh, I could make a 1 minute short and put it on TikTok. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, did I already let's see how it looks. My Facebook. Did I share it? Yes, Catman do or Catman can't do. Catman do.
I got to go get some orange juice.
So you can see Glenn Mullen sharing what he's doing in Kathmandu. Kathmandu or Catman can't do. Or Kathmandu or Kathmandu or how about can Kathmandu or can Kathmandu or can Kathmandu? Let's try that. Let's see. Can Catman do or Catman not do? I don't know. Can Catman do or can Catman do or can't Catman do? No, Catman not do. Or Catman not do. I don't know. Let's see. Or can't or Catman not do. Mm-hmm. 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 Let's see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Maybe I haven't. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I found another half of avocado in the fridge.
Mm-hmm. I was reading my post. I'm kind of proud of it. I hope it generates discussion. Interesting discussion. Okay. So you got your avocado. Oh, I should have some avocados. Maybe I should eat a good breakfast. I only had coffee in order to play well, barely well enough to barely win. But maybe I should get some
You
nourishment.
you you won quite definitively.
Wow. like, like,
Maybe you should stop eating altogether.
and then yes, because you know that when you're digesting food, all the blood goes down there. So I was hungry and I had coffee, and so my three cylinders were working. And well, one of them's not working, so just three of them, but it was good enough. And so I managed to win. I'm surprised.
You had your 3-cylinder with your turbocharger.
Yeah, I have a friend that's staying with my sister, and she's helping out take care of my mother. And then my sister decided to go on vacation to California.
Wow.
So it's just the two of us on weekends. But I have the regular caretaker coming on weekdays. But the regular caretaker is also coming today, but to take my mother and the the one that's staying nights here to out. So now I'll be able to get away today.
So are you going to go to the Space Center?
Oh wow, that's an idea. I have almost forgotten about that. I could go with that ticket.
Yeah, you get a 1 day free.
Mm,
All you'd have to do is pay for the parking, I guess.
wow, that's kind of a long distance to drive for me. Well, I could make it, but then mm, the
If you've
parking
never been, it's definitely worth seeing.
park. I could park out a distance and walk all the way to it. I'm looking for making it cheap for me.
You're looking to economize.
Because I'm always broke these days. Oh, but I'm saving some money by living here. I'm saving like $600 a month.
Good.
So hopefully it'll show up in a little while. I still had some expenses. I had a, a traffic ticket. I think.
Yeah, I got one the other day too. $125.
We was that in Canada or in the U.S.?
Canada.
Wow.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I was going too fast in front of a school and they had some radar there.
No, no. And what
So,
I did was I when I left, it was in the middle of the night, and when I left the gas station that's well lighted, it seemed like, oh, it's so okay. It's not dark, so I didn't turn on the lights for when I got on the four lane. It's also pretty well lighted, but then I got a mile down the road and I got stopped.
uh,
Oh, when they were behind me, I said, oh, oh, I forgot to turn on the light. Oh, it's too late. And I tried to say, oh yeah, please. No.
how much is that?
I got charged about as much, 160.
Wow.
Then I paid it, or I split it into four parts. Oh, I still got one part to pay. So maybe I still got $40 to pay. 4 times 4, 160, 40 some dollars to pay online. Oh, there's a smoothie. He's making a smoothie. Mm, maybe I'll drink that.
Well, it's 10 o'clock.
Oh, do you go to another meetup?
Yeah, I usually go to the Futurist meeting in Wisconsin.
Wow, that's good. It's good to think about the future.
I guess so. We'll see what their subject is today if I can find them.
There's futurists. They come up with uh, science fiction kind of ideas or what?
No, no, no. They're mostly talking about trends in science and things.
Transhumanism kind of thing.
No, it's scientific stuff mainly. I think most of them are they're not really religiously oriented. I don't think. I don't know. It never came up. They usually get a speaker for some subject. What about
This
the Stoics? Are they meeting today in Orlando?
the singularity, maybe. Let's find out. Let's see. I'll log in with Facebook. Let's see. Did I log in? I've logged in. Now I'm going to see upcoming events. Let's see. Oh, see. Oh, oh, look. There's there's a there's an event going on right now. It's called Play Vinci, the only known cure for TDS. Four spots left. Hmm. That sounds boring. Let's see. May 4th, 10:30. Oh, oh, that's in person. Oh, and online. I might do that.
What's that?
Hmm. It's they it's like a meditation practice in person and online from Jacksonville. It's a it's like a to develop or to increase our compassion for others. Let's see. Join us for this practice. These active forms of meditation, chanting, and mantra practice help us cultivate loving kindness and compassion. Wow. How long is
Oh,
that?
I got a bagel burning in the oven. Oh shoot, I hope I didn't burn it.
Hmm. Maybe I'll do that. Well, let's see if there's any stoicy. Plato's Republic. Asian philosophy. Oh. Hmm. Wow. Oh, Asian philosophers. Lao Tzu. Hmm. Wow. Hmm. 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 Oh. Hmm. 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 I'm trying to find something early. Oh, ESP demonstration class. I wonder if that's. Hmm. 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 Wow, today, tomorrow, neuroscience and fulfillment, balancing dopamine for a sense of satisfaction. What? Sunday. Wait a minute. I thought I saw. Hmm. Oh. Oh man, I have to create an event. Oh no. Wow. Wow. No. Wow. Wow. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I could watch. I could go to that. Hmm. Oh man. Hmm. I think I could choose that one. Let's see. Wait a minute. It's meditation. Meditation in Orlando. That ORG, isn't it? Hmm. This is calendar. Saturday, nothing's happening. Hmm. Yeah, I could get that one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Mm.
okay. I have my bagel and it didn't get burnt too badly
You had you're having your bagel? Mm.
with whipped cream cheese.
With any avocado?
No, I
Mm.
finished the avocado.
Mm. Let's see. Maybe I'll see if I can have a something like that. Mm. Let's see. And what should I come up with for another meetup? For I have this Central Florida Philosophers meetup, and I also have some others. I have a Buddhism meetup called Modern Buddhism. It's the one Stoic Dan used to run, but he let go of it. Hmm. So it's got some members. So maybe I could come up with something once a month that's online. Maybe let's learn about the Four Noble Truths or something like that. Hmm. But then what day of the week and what time? That's hard. And maybe there's so many other meetups that are at those times that you might not show up. Oh well. I guess it'd have to be some time that it suits me just fine. How about 2 in the morning? I'm awake at that time, so I'll just have it. Maybe I'll get some people at 2 in the morning that are in Japan or something like that. Yeah. Hmm.
Have you seen or heard from Massa recently?
Oh, Masa. I haven't seen him. He's popped in a few times some time ago to see what he talked about, what he was up to. And yes, back in the day when I was walking the dog, I I think he popped up. I don't have the dog to walk anymore, so I may she walk myself. That's good exercise. and
Have
read a
you
book.
seen any of the people from Rosa's place?
Oh, I saw France.
Oh, yeah, where?
Hmm. Uh, I got him to. I asked him if he could help uh, a lady fix the plumbing, and he's kind of a handyman, and he was able to. He did real well, and I I I showed him how to get there, and we also went to Home Depot to get the faucet, the faucet, the kitchen faucet. Yeah. So he installed the kitchen faucet, and he got paid well. He's not a professional plumber, but he does this and that, and he actually helps his plumber brother do work. So he did that. Hmm. So I was with him that day, and it went well. Hmm.
I guess Rosa is still in Japan.
Yeah, I think that was the day Rosa was gone to Japan. Something like that. Someday like that. Let's see. So maybe I'll go there and pick up mail. Yeah, I may still have mail. I should change my address. Hmm. My address, post office. Tell them that I'm in this address. Yeah, maybe change addresses in my bank too. Hmm. Things like that. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And it's yes, I think I'll go eat, get something to eat, I suppose.
Okay, I'll let you go for this week. Jairo, congratulations on being the Cinco de Mayo champion of Florida and of Canada.
Wow. And of Mexico
Probably no one in Mexico has challenged you.
has played it yet.
No one,
Mm.
one chap has played it. My
Oh,
my brother-in-law up here in Canada is originally from Mexico, and he's played it.
Jorge Hernandez hasn't played it.
That's
Well,
right.
he's kind of Mexican, but he was probably, oh, he lives in Houston or something like that.
Yeah, he's in
Mm.
the United States anyway, in Texas.
Mm.
Okay, you have a good week,
Okay. You
and we'll
too.
see you soon, if not before.
You have a good week and
Hasta
take
luego.
have a wonderful Cinco de Mayo. Mm. Vinci. Hmm. So I'll uh, I'll keep it turned on in case somebody shows up. Let's see. Well, actually, our friend Jorge Hernandez didn't sign up, so he's probably not going to show up. So it's safe to say that I can say goodbye to all our friends watching. So have a wonderful week, wonderful day, wonderful Cinco de Mayo. Whatever you do, be safe and all that. I dedicate this to all my sentient